As we explore a life app that accompanies this teaching, we can start with the fact that our life practices can be built from the example of Jesus, who persevered and stuck with his commitment for each and every one of us while he lived and died on earth, and today while alive in heaven awaiting us. I want to call this life app the Stick E app. Let's start with the S, which stands for the setting of goals and milestones. One thing I've learned in my business and personal life is that whatever we imagine the time will be to get something done, it's going to ultimately take more time to successfully hit dates, times, and expectations. So we need to set realistic goals and timelines. I tell young entrepreneurs who are building their business to plan on revenue taking twice as long to build to half of what you think it's going to be. What this does is it sets the expectations in an achievable way for sticking with goals and objectives. The T is about understanding and accepting the lesson of threes. We can make it easier to stick through with what we've committed if we go into the year acknowledging that we're going to have 3 rough months, 3 bad weeks, and 3 really hard days. It would be great if these would come sequentially, but they don't always. But it helps that when we look back and say, yep, those 90 days, they added up to 3 rough months, and so on and so on. Putting things in perspective for making the rest of the year look pretty good and survivable. The I stands for the increasing of our endurance level. I like to keep my weekly long run endurance level at about a singular 10-miler. What this allows me to do is go run a shorter 5K or 10K race whenever I want. And if I want to train for something longer, I'm ready. And so it can be in work and life. If we know that we have the increased endurance level for a certain amount of work or travel or creativity, productivity, emotional capacity, even time, it's then that we are better equipped to know what we can or should take onto our plate, and just as importantly, what we shouldn't. The C is about courage and character. It takes courage to start something, but let me tell you, it takes character to follow through with the commitment in the right way. I read a quote somewhere in a novel where the protagonist was encouraging others to fight through their struggles, and it was said something like this: there are those who never make it to the starting line. There are others who quit because of their weariness. And then there are the rest of us. It's motivating when we consider that we have exercised courage to start and have the character to fulfill our commitments in a way that makes us and others around us better. The K in Sticky is knowledge. A favorite elite runner and Olympian of mine, Dina Castor, says that one of the success factors of finishing a race strongly is running within the mile you're in. Now, what she means by this is having the knowledge at all times of where you are in the race, and then focusing in on where you are now versus thinking about the past or worrying about the future. And the final part of our Sticky Life app is the E that stands for the extra mile. At the beginning of this, I said, set the goal for longer than expected. Jesus told us that we are to go the extra mile in all that we're asked to do, proving our commitments and our follow-through. So that's our Stick E Life app. May God be with you in each and every commitment that you make.